Alrighty, so here we have everything now. I'm not going to do it again at the Cougar box because that's going to be a video on its own because some nice stuff in there that I want to take a bit more detailed look at in our unboxing. But for these ones, probably not, because I don't even know what's inside here. So I think let's start with the smaller ones first, and then we can move on towards the bigger boxes. First up, this small baggie right here. So it's probably going to be like earbuds or something like that because it's so small. So these are the SuperEQ by Ondio, and it's the Q2 Pro. They're a hybrid active noise cancellation earbud. I'm not sure about the pricing. Here we have a nice little small box with the SuperEQ right there. So it's not extremely loud. So I really want to try it on a different headset or on a different phone, see if it actually is a bit louder. But so it's okay. Depending on the price, I'll see. Next up, we have this one, which I can just open like that. And then we have a smaller box inside. So this is a Baseus GaN Pro desktop power strip. It's a lot more powerful than like normal ones. It's a lot smaller as well, or if you look at the power it delivers compared to the size. But this is currently how it looks. So you actually have 2 additional ports. This is a 65 watt power adapter. So for power output, the normal USB, the non-colored one, that's just a normal 5 volt 1 amp, so pretty slow. Then the USB 2 is a 5 volt, 9 volt, 12 volt or 20 volt 3 amps, so that's quite output. For the Type C plus, so both of these together would put out a 45 watts and a 20 watts. Currently, the laptop that I'm using, the Era 15, is what, like 220 watts. So I'm gonna need a few of these to actually power that one. But it's a pretty nice charger if you want to take it on the go, even if I need to take an adapter with, if you want to charge multiple things. And I mean, look how small that is. I mean, you get 2 additional ports right there, and then also 4 right there. 65 watt output, not bad at all. Let's see what's inside here. Get that out of the way. And it is another headset, which the box is totally destroyed. So thanks for that, Customs. But this is the Eksa 7.1 surround sound. We'll take a look at that. The E900 Pros, again a Pro. So I think these are like budget headsets. I actually like sometimes to test out budget headsets. So I like the design. It's the same with like the HyperX Clouds. HyperX kind of made that design. So pretty nice. Over the years, I hate that suction sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh, I hate that. But it's actually pretty comfortable. So far, there's enough space inside for my ears don't scratch against the inside of the driver wall. It's a nice, soft, leather-writ padding. Not actually bad. Depending on the price, I can't actually remember the price point on these also. But not actually bad. And they look pretty decent as well. And you have a bunch of different connections here. So you have your mic input, you have your charging port, possibly using it in wired mode. You have your 3.5 millimeter, and then also you have your mic mute and also your volume control wheel there. So we'll leave it at that for now, and a bunch of cables and everything. You also get a carry pouch, that's pretty nice. We'll leave that for now, and then we can move on towards, let's take a look at this one first. I think I know who sent this one over. Yeah, it is Cooler Master. All right, so here we have the MM830 Mouse and also the MH670 headset. Now, I did actually do a review, I think, what was it, the 850 maybe? I can't exactly remember, but maybe we'll do like a nice short video or some type of other video. So here on the side, it actually has a display there, which is pretty damn cool. And then also you have buttons here on this side, kind of like what do you call it on your D-pad? I can't remember. I think it's a D. Yeah, it's a D-pad. There we go. I don't like own a console or anything. I have like a PlayStation 1 Mini. That's my console. But it was a pretty nice mouse. It's unfortunately it was quite a bit expensive. I'm not sure how much it is now, but we'll make a video on this one. Go over it again. But I kind of care more about this one, so let's see. Because a while back in lockdown, I took a look at their, I can't even remember, like the 670 maybe? No, this is the 670. I can't remember, I took a look at one of their headsets and it really amazed me. I like the comfort, the sound quality and everything. So there we go. And then also, of course, underneath here, you have some of your USB wireless receiver and then all of your cables, and then also this is pretty nice, a 90-degree Type C to Type A adapter. I'm not going to do too much testing on this one now. I actually just want to see how it fits. So it kind of feels pretty nice. It has the exact same design as the previous headset. I can't remember what it is, the 650 or something like that, but it was a wired one. And it like really blew my mind of how good it actually was. Comfort-wise, sound-wise, and also the microphone. So kind of, it does wobble around a bit too much for my liking. The earbuds a bit too kind of loose for me. So you can see that it's a bit too smooth, kind of like a bit more tension. But let's quickly put it on. Oof. One problem that I have already, it sits pretty nice around my ears, but so as you guys can see, it's not, it's very thin and very thick at the same time. So it kind of pushes down on it like a center point over your head. So that's just like first few seconds of using it. Of course, I'm going to use it a bit more. It's probably going to get softer after use. So I just need to actually use it more, but not actually bad. Not actually bad, and makes a proper seal around my ear. I can already feel that and hear that. So I wonder, does it have like active noise cancellation or something like that? It has 7.1, but yeah, no noise cancellation. All right, but it's pretty nice. So with most of the phones these days, you can actually, of course, use it with the 90-degree and then pop it into your phone. And then use this one. It looked better in my head before actually doing it, because there we go. So that is currently how it's going to look. All right, not the best execution. I kind of wish they did a just like this size Type C adapter. Because I have seen from Asus as well, they have something similar, but it had a USB Type-C adapter, and that's all. And I'd rather have that than an adapter to USB Type-A instead, but... Alright, so no Bluetooth, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would be pretty nice to use it on the go as well. But yeah, that is just it for the MH670. All right, then next up, we can quickly take a look at the Ciyce, I believe that's how I pronounce it. So again, this is a Kickstarter project actually, and we've been in talks for quite a while, and they finally sent it over. But I believe on Kickstarter it's retailing for $80 now, which isn't bad at all for everything that you get, because this is a 3-in-1 headset, because you get it in wired mode with 3.5mm, you get it in 2.4 GHz wireless, and then also in a Bluetooth, which is pretty damn cool. So this is the first part that you probably see. It looks like a weird little capsule, but if you take it apart, this is actually the receiver. So there you guys can see it's nice and small, and it is a Type-C. So that is where it's actually going to work really well with your phone. Just pop it right there. It's still a bit extruding there, but it's not too bad. Otherwise, you can just use it in a Bluetooth mode if you want to use it for your phone. But now for the rest, it's pretty cool. So you get a Type-C to Type-A adapter, which is nice. You can just pop that right in there, and then you have your small little cap there. It's pretty cool. I do actually like this. It's a nice, different design that you get. So I kind of like that. And then next up, we have the headset itself, and it still also has the same design, which is a good thing. It's tried and tested and it works. So here we have the head. So we're gonna leave that there for now. And then let's quickly see what's underneath here. Package number 1 and then package number 2. So in package number 1, we have additional ear cups. So these are the leatherette, like fake leather padding, and then these are kind of the cloth ones. So you can just pop them off. I'm usually a bit worried that sometimes they might break, but we'll test them out. And they feel okay. I need to see if it actually scratches the beard, but it's actually okay. And then number 2, we have our manual, which you'll have to check out because it's so new. Probably when you buy it, it's going to be fine. But I'm going to need to update the firmware on these because they're so new. So I kind of need a firmware update to enable some additional features and so on, which they enabled or like after launch. So we'll try that out. But you have your short Type-C to Type-A cable and your 3.5mm cable. Let's just see how long these are. Like 1.2 meters, so not extremely long, but you have that. So for the headset, just quickly feeling it is pretty decent durability wise. Now for the build construction, it is steel around here, and I believe it goes straight through the headband as well and connects to the earbuds, the ear cups there. The ear cups are plastic, but it doesn't feel too cheap. So you kind of see there as well, kind of have like a face there. It's like eyes almost. So let's quickly just put them on. Huh, not bad, not bad. Now I do feel that my ears are touching the inside of the driver wall. So padding there, so I'll have to use them for a while and see if they annoy me, because that's usually a case with headsets that is quite shallow inside here. So there you guys can see, but there is padding in here. Let's quickly turn it on. It's probably this one. Power on. That's the most enthusiastic power on I've heard in a really long time. I can't see if the RGB works. There we go. So it actually has a touch control on the side. So if you tap them, all right, RGB is off, RGB is on. Where we change the RGB a bit. RGB. It wants to pair. All right. Again. I just need to look from the side here. Alright, so we have the RGB right there. Where's my phone? It's currently on the Bluetooth mode because it wanted to pair. Connected on my phone. So it's the Ciyce A900. Alright, that's pretty nice. Now, apparently it has, what, active noise cancellation. So I quickly want to see how that works. Something happened. Yellow? I think it's active. Yeah, it's active. So I can't hear myself talk. Oh, it feels so weird. So that's with the double tap. All right, so now it's the transparency mode is on because the music is still playing. So I can hear myself a bit better now. But let's see. Tap once. Tap once. How do I pause? How do I pause? Alright, I need to find out how to pause. But, so yeah, it kind of works. Now, noise cancellation is on, but transparency mode is on now. So now I can hear myself because it actually has like a microphone. Ah, that's loud. Yo. So it has a microphone there, and then also I think on that side, yeah, definitely. So again, if you want to speak to somebody without taking them off, you can, because it kind of picks everything up and like pushes it into your ear. So, and then I think that was 2 double taps, or double tap enables, double tap is for transparency, and then double tap again to actually turn it off. I'm not a fan, like it works, the active noise cancellation, but it feels so weird. It's like you're in the airplane, like the air is being kind of pushes against you, like just down here. I don't really like the active noise cancellation, and that's just active noise cancellation. It does that. You could really turn on the fan and actually hear if that works. So I can hear it, but I know the fan is also quite a bit loud. So with active noise cancellation off, I can hear the deeper like hum, and with the active noise cancellation on, yeah, I don't hear the deepness really, and it's also quite a bit softer. So it works. So if you want to take it on with you, like on a plane ride or whatever, then you have that. There we have it. Now it does get a bit toasty inside, so I'll try it with the leather, well, with the cloth ear cups. That might help out a bit more because it's kind of hot today. But it looks pretty cool. So again, that was on Bluetooth mode, and you do get it in, wrong way. You get it with the Type-C one as well, which is going to work for, now I'm not exactly sure on which consoles it's going to work. PC, of course, is going to work pretty well. Twitch, it's going to work nicer there. And then maybe what? Probably work on pretty much anything that uses USB or USB Type-C. So yeah, that's quickly it for this one. And of course, the full review is gonna come out later. And then for our last package, this one is from Asus, and I believe there's something that I can't actually show you guys. So I'm going to only show the front camera for now, and then just open this up for a bit. You guys can't see. All right, I'm going to have to pause here. All right, so that one is away. This is just a bit more cover. So we got one thing that I can't show you guys, and the other one is so much bubble wrap. Which way do I go? There we go. All right, so this is the ROG Strix B660F motherboard. So this is of course the new, more budget-friendly, I'm saying budget-friendly, but it is a Strix board. But it's more budget-friendly, you know, at the 1700 socket from Intel. So if you have a bit more budget CPU, or if you go for a non-K, but I heard that you can actually overclock on these apparently. So I know Der Bauer actually did a video on it. Haven't watched it yet, but apparently you can. And I think he also used like a Asus board, so maybe this one. I'll check again. But this is, of course, going to be a bit more budget-friendly, but it's going to work for something like the 12700 non-K or 12600 or something like that. So we have our RAM, nice DDR5, 5200 megahertz. So pretty damn fast, and a 16 gig kit. Is it only a single one, or is it duals? I'll have to check now, but here we have our CPU. So let's just see what CPU it is. What are we gonna pair up the B660 board with? So it is a confidential CPU. So I think it's a 12700K. I think it's the exact same one that I had when I did my videos on the Z690 boards, but we can just see if this is a single DIMM or it's multiple DIMMs. It's a single DIMM. Very nice. That might actually impact performance a bit, but that's okay. So this thing kind of feels quite heavy. And it's pretty thick as well, but it's probably not going to be a bother. But here it is. It looks pretty, like, it looks actually pretty nice. DDR5 branding right there. So yeah, that is it for our RAM. Sad thing is, I wonder how much this actually is. I think this is just this single DIMM is stupidly expensive on its own because, again, currently no stock, and it's 5200 megahertz. That's damn quick. All right, so I don't think we're going to do an unboxing on the board now, but later on, I'm of course going to do a video, and then possibly, if I have enough time, I'm going to do a nice build as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for everything. I think that's all I do. Again, I have the Cougar stuff, the other stuff that I showed you guys. So it's going to be a bit busy a week, got a bunch of stuff to do, a bunch of unboxings, a bunch of reviews, like builds, stuff like that. So we'll see how far I get. Hopefully I can get everything done. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. If you have any ideas of other stuff you want me to do, let me know down in the comments below, or just tell me a stupid joke down there. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.